today,
I don't know where you're going with this.
what do you mean? We agreed on this. We signed a contract.
You must have. What's our sponsor for today?
If you're tired of all the expenses that you're having to pay, and you just don't have enough money at the end of the week, and your grocery bill is just running up your bank account, we have a solution for you.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Backwards and Forwards. Today, as you can see, I've got Denver again. And today we're going to be doing our kind of Redstone look at this map that he showed us that we actually played 2 weeks ago. Last week he reacted to it, so if you want to go see that, link is down below. I'm out of focus, but he's in focus because he's the one that's going to be teaching us all about how this map is working. So, again, thank you so much for tuning in. And Denver, let us know about your YouTube channel that you're a part of, Just for Fun.
Yeah, right. So my YouTube channel is Just for Fun. If you guys want to hang out with me and see some of my friends, we just hang out, have a good time, good laugh. And we also dive in, we have some deep talks and deep discussions as well. So check out my channel, Just for Fun.
Yeah, so link is in the description for that as well. I'm not going to talk any further. We're going to go ahead and get going. Denver's on the controls today, as you can see. Hey, Denver, take us through the map.
Right, so basically I'm going to do a little run-through of this map that you've seen already. But I'm going to do a quick run-through. How do I get into survival mode?
Yeah.
Game mode,
Yep.
Tab,
Yep.
boom, and then
You can just tap
look at
down
that.
survival. Yep.
Not adventure. We don't want adventure.
We
Go
don't
to
want
survival.
And then tab again.
Tab.
There we go.
Boom. Okay, now we're going to get started.
Now we're going to get started.
So this is the same puzzle. I'm just going to give a quick run through and show all the secrets that Tyler missed.
Yes.
So if you guys remember where we left off from the first map, it ended with the sand, and we were going into the jungle. Now, this is very, part 1, 2, or 3. Now, if you remember, the last, where we left off was with you have the armor here, and you got it from the armor stand over there, so that's a little Easter egg.
Yep.
We're about to see that again, actually. Let's see. Rules, no break-in, blah, 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 blah.
Rules that I did break.
You'll never find it. Anyways, little button right there. Opens that door. And we get into the first room here for the puzzle. So just to do it really quick, the way this works, it's a big circle, as you can kind of see with the outline here. It's just a big circle and a smaller circle. And what you got to do is line up the black tile with the black wool. So I'll just do that really quickly. And that's black, so that means this first one is blue. The bigger ring's a little bit longer, I think.
Yeah. I thought the rings kind of like affected each other just a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's good to know that they don't now. Now the puzzle's done.
Right.
So,
There's the answer, so you got both black, so this is your answer over here. It's purple and blue. So while we're in here, though, I mentioned last time that you could just right-click this now and actually see the answer. Well, I guess you can't. Never mind. I take that back. But it's the F5 to be able to see what that is. And that just gives you a little Easter egg, little hints to what you're supposed to do. Not that we already figured it out, so.
Yep.
But here's the lever that we forgot to click.
Yeah, last week, you remember Denver talking about that. This is the one that I missed.
Yep, so basically it's just a little, tells you how to flip a lever, and it opens a door or something. So our answer was blue and purple, so we're going to flip the blue into purple. Boom, and boom. That opens that door, as you can see, just like that. If you flip any of the other buttons, it also shuts the door.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you have to flip the 2 that are correct. And we'll grab some food. Because that's... Now you'll notice I actually skipped past something. The bed, right? This is the first little Easter egg. It says click that to do the bed. But what happens if you die before you click the bed? That is the question. So if you flip that switch, this opens up.
Okay.
Yeah, it gives you a little passageway to get up here.
That
You didn't
makes
really
sense.
cheat too bad. So again, like, what happens if you die before you get to the save? Before you save your progress?
Let's find out. Oh.
Probably would have helped if I took this off. That might take too long.
That annoys me about that lever now because I did it in like my practice for this.
Right, so I died. I did not save my progress, so I should spawn in here.
Oh wow! This is an Easter egg. I'm glad I didn't
Exactly,
die, but
right?
That's really cool.
But since you are here, take this reward.
Wait.
I thought I told you to use the bed to save. So you flip the switch and
Oh wow, that's cool. But how do you get out?
so instead
Oh.
of going through the lava again, like the last one, you just go through this way.
Oh, that's really cool.
Isn't that? Isn't that cool?
I'm glad that's an Easter egg I didn't find.
Yeah.
But dang, I missed it.
So just a little side thing there. I thought it'd be cool to figure that out.
Yep.
So let's continue onward. The next puzzle is my favorite one. And I turned mob spawning off, so there should be nothing that spawns on you,
Yeah.
even though it's getting dark. So this, you figured it out. You just turn this on, press the button, only once, and it kicks out that. So you have to time it, and if you're listening, you can actually hear the beeps. It's a little rhythm puzzle. Oh, I guess I could just jump that part.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, this might take a little bit.
We can go to creative.
No. Ooh,
Ooh.
the
Yeah,
beauty of
part-
this puzzle.
This part took me a while too.
I love it though. Yeah, you
There
can
you
just
go.
jump that
This
part.
little sprint jump.
So that's a little checkpoint. I like how it kicks itself out like that.
Yeah.
It's just so awesome. So now if I fall, I could just get around.
But you also, if you watched last week, told me a little secret. That I
Yeah,
think
you
you're
could
about to
just
do.
jump straight across.
Yeah. Oh.
So if you get good about dodging it, you could just not have to start over each time. There we go. Here's the kill switch. If you turn that on, you actually can go back across.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can just get up, walk around. That's why that checkpoint's there, so you can get back on this side. That way, if you have friends that are playing this, they don't have to start completely over, or you can get your friends across quickly. So we get up here. Nothing. Again, there's no secrets around here. I haven't skipped anything yet. A little Assassin's Creed reference.
Yeah. Which again, hopefully we'll start on the channel some point.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. So you're just jumping. There's nothing. Okay. So originally I was gonna put something over here, and had it have like a little hide something right there.
Yeah.
But I decided not to for some reason. But you jump down, and into water. And so like I mentioned the first time, it's easy to find the quick answer here. And I'll just find it real quick. So it's 1387.
So, yeah. I guess it doesn't matter what order you remember it in, as long as you flip the 4 switches down.
Just the 4 switches is all that matters. Yep. So you get over here. And it was 1, 3, 5.
Well, no, it's not 5.
Not 5?
7 and 8.
7, 8? Oh, look at
5
you.
5 is for later.
5 is for later. So it opens this door, but if you press another button, it shuts it. So it has to be the correct number, of course. So you go down here. There's nothing secret around here. Just keep going through. I was going to put something in here, but I decided against it.
So with these, I
didn't want you wasting too much time in this little tunnel.
With those tunnels, are you going in and filling them up with water, or are those natural?
No, so I filled this up with water. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I just used TNT to hollow it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this part, we've seen this in the last one, where this button resets. This little pressure plate resets it. And if you get it wrong, the lights turn out and the door shuts. So even if you get to the end, it really doesn't matter, because you're going to have to reset anyways. So you have to get it in the correct order, which we've seen in the previous video.
Yeah, let's see if you remember it.
Ah! Oof. Let's rush through this thing. No! Guess we'll take it slow.
Hey.
And you're through.
And then this is the
fun part.
Alright, so explain the warden here and how he works.
Yeah, so we've been through this before. Basically, there's this big puzzle here where we're at the mansion, right? So I had to make a big puzzle. It's like, how do you do something like that? So I just decided to use the whole thing, basically, as a scavenger hunt, I guess you could say. So basically, these guys are, if you don't know what the warden is by now.
Yeah, which I didn't know. But.
Basically, they, if you've never met a warden before, they're blind, right? So they're blind, but they can sniff, they can hear, and they'll find you, basically. They also shoot through the walls. If you guys, if the creators of this game are watching, just fix that. They shoot through the walls. That's no fun. I'm gonna eat a little bit. See, now it's working.
Maybe it's because you can see it, the front of it.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, you're right. Because you can do it on the backside now, too. I forgot about that part. You use the golden apples ASAP. Like, I figured out that... Oh, yeah, you get golden apples later. That if you eat it ASAP, you're good.
I should have done that.
Don't die. And the last thing I would say is if the warden becomes too much, just put it in peaceful and just wait for him to despawn and get back into it. Now this is a little tip, is how to use this if you don't know how to get through one of these trapdoors. You could go through them just to get away from the warden. So once you open his chest, that activates the warden boss. So we're going to take that, we're going to take these, and we'll take that, and this. So you can sneak. He's already coming. Ooh, let's go. But you notice the lights start to dim. Once you get on the wool, you can start walking. Once you get to the wood.
I wish you knew about the sneak.
Once you get to the wood, you want to start sneaking again. So we have that first book, and we're going to put it on this little pedestal. Right here. So now that light is on, so that means the next place is open. We're just going to try to get away from this guy.
Are you going to be able to? I like how you're doing this in Survivor. wish I knew about the sneaking.
Yeah. So if you sneak, there's a button you can press to sneak if you guys didn't know about that. So I'm just going to go through the caverns, which I probably should have put some secrets down here. It's all these missed opportunities that I see now. I'm like, man, I wish I did that. So I'm just going to sneak to the other side of the mansion here to get away from that guy. I'm sneaking just to be safe. Every time you open one of those doors, he hears it, so you don't want to do that too often. Alright, so the next book, there's one right here.
I think this is book 3, though, technically.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter the order you get it. So we're just going to grab that. Hopefully it doesn't hear too much.
I wish I knew about the shift rule.
Yeah, so if you're walking on wood, you want to shift. If you're on the carpet, you can walk normally. And that's why I gave you the speed, so you can go a little bit faster.
Yeah, and if you watched last week's video, you would have seen my solution to this, and it was to cheat.
Yes.
So.
Let me grab some of these. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that. Give me some speed. I'll grab this book here. 3, so we need book 2, which it really doesn't matter since I'm just looking for books anyways.
And this isn't a flaw of the map, this is just my brain. Like, there were so many rooms I couldn't... Book 2?
Book 2.
I couldn't keep in my head where each room was.
Yeah.
In relation to each other. Again, nothing against the map, that's just me. And
it's confusing.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, it's pretty confusing. So I'm just going to rush through here since I drank that potion. And he's pretty much across the map at this point. And the book 3 will go in here. And now that staircase is open.
And that's how you do this legitimately.
Alright, so now we're on part 2 here. There's just a book. So there's nothing in here or anywhere else. You just gotta grab this book and place it in different... Just see what works. Oh, I heard it. There it is. He's running, I think.
The warden?
Oh, shoot. That's not good.
Is he coming up?
Oh!
Yes.
So now you eat it. ASAP. There you go. Should be good. Want to hit this button. Get out of here.
Okay, so you have the legitimate warden.
Yes.
I didn't.
So this says to jump. I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Ooh. You kind of have to, though. I just hope you remember where you put your hay bales that are down here.
Oh, I landed.
That
Yes.
was lucky.
Woo! Is he still on me? I don't know.
Probably
So now we're
not.
stuck in here in this little prison, right? And you found it pretty quickly. It's just right here in the hay bales. Just a little chest.
And after seeing that, I got really lucky with the warden.
Yeah.
The warden pretty much did not chase me on the second floor for some reason. Even though we spawned up there correctly and all that.
So click on that. We just need one of these.
Not the 11 that I got?
Yeah. We'll grab some of these. Get some more of those just because I can. And I should be good.
Yeah, should be good on food.
Maybe yeah. Alright. So you click it against the wall so it has enough to push. Boom. Let me grab. So you catch on fire here, but I'm already ate golden apples, so I got fire resistance. Again, nothing through here, just it catches you on fire. I was gonna make it to where it didn't catch you on fire, but I was like, you know what? I actually kind of like that you get caught on fire. It adds a little bit of, like, I would be getting damage here.
You left those powered rails at just the right amount.
Exactly, yeah. And of course, you got the you were able to figure out this part pretty good. So that opens this. If you get this off of this, it'll shut it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The water system. So you need that there. And of course, you got the little clue here. It says, do we have everyone? We need a head count, right? So you got to count the heads. of the little mobs over here.
Yep.
So with the creeper, we got 1. And we already kind of know the code, so I could go ahead and just type it in there real quick.
Yeah.
So if you count all these heads, and you count them like individually, yes. If you watch the other videos, we did this correctly. It's 2, 4, 5, and 9. And as you notice, this doesn't actually work because you have to deactivate the ones that don't count. And now it opens.
Yep.
So that's the reason this door took me like 3. It took me 3 days to figure out this door because there's 2 answers to the right thing. So some buttons had to work, some buttons didn't do anything. Like 0 over here, it had no purpose. It was just there as a placeholder. But like some buttons didn't do anything. Some buttons worked for this door, and some worked for that door. And then there was some like one of these. It's for both doors, that was a headache. I don't know. It took me a while to figure that out. But anyways, now we're about to get to the point where we start to make some more secrets.
Yeah.
We get to uncover some more secrets. So we're up here now, little area. Click the button. It opens that.
Your mouth's closed.
Yeah, and we're in. This is just a little red herring. It takes you back to the beginning, basically.
Yeah.
If you get trapped in here, you can't figure out how to get out because over there is the button to press this. But now, how do you get out? Well, you could just drop down there, or you can do it. You can hop up here and get up on top to click this button. What does that open? It opens that door over there. Right there. So if you turn it off, you'll notice it shuts. Alright, so now my favorite puzzle right here. This one you figured out pretty quickly, actually. So it says sometimes turning off a switch is helpful. So you got to turn this one on to turn this one on, and that locks this door in place. It doesn't really do anything else. It just locks this door in place. So once you take that one off, it's open, and now you can shut it, and it opens a different door. Right? So now you can come in here, click this button, and that opens that. Takes this one off. So now once you turn this one on, it opens that door and this door. It gets a little bit confusing now, doesn't it?
Yep.
So now we're in here. We got to turn this switch off. So you actually do have to reach across different rooms.
Yeah.
To be able to move forward.
To me, this is the most escape game part of the whole.
I love this. I love this type of puzzle. Once you get in here, obviously you turn that one on. And then you turn this one off so you could go back in here. And now you get to this 3 lock door. 1, 2, 3. How do you open it? Well, you gotta turn this one off. But you'll notice that turns that one off, but it doesn't open this one, right? So what you gotta do is you actually have to turn this one back on to open that door. Then this can open that last one, but it also locks you in. So hopefully you were able to figure that out and follow along, but
yeah,
it's pretty quick. And I was going to add some more stuff in here, but I just decided to give you a straight shot to the top. And then again, you're able to figure this part out with the button.
Yep.
It shuts that on top of you so you can duck. You're in here. And then you might look over here and say, hey, that looks familiar. You know, we just did that puzzle.
That's definitely one thing I like about this map is how it interconnects with each other. I think I said that to you off camera at some point.
You said it in the
and I said
last one,
in the last one too, yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did, because I love how it just interconnects with each other.
Now from here, you're going back into the mansion, but you're going into a different part of the mansion. If you remember seeing this cage from the other side, now you're on the different side of the mansion, right? But if you wanted to, and you wanted to completely just mess yourself up, you could walk down here and drop down and have to start over. So that's one of the ways down back to the beginning
Because
part.
there's a secret here that we're gonna.
There is a secret
That
that
we're gonna be going through.
there's a secret that requires you to go from this side to that side, and this is one way to do it. It's just a long way to do it.
Yeah.
And so, thank goodness there is a bed here. And so as soon as you step on this, that activates another warden. Right there.
If you run on carpet, does it still hear you?
I don't think so. Yeah, you can run and jump and walk on carpet. It won't mess with you. So in this room right here, this is bedroom 4. We're looking for bedroom 3, as you were able to find it. But just in case you didn't remember from last time, I'll show you the little...
The sign that we talked about.
The sign that we talked about.
Fighting ring.
Fighting ring. So this tells you that there's something in there.
Okay.
Kind of, I guess you could say it. So to solve this puzzle, protected book room, so you got to get the protected book out. And that shows locations of the books, right? So you got to find those locations. First one was the library. So you just walk in here. You're looking for it, and it's in one of these.
Not that one. There it is.
That one. And you're mainly going for this right here.
Good old eyes of Ender.
Grab some of the other stuff just in case, but you really don't need it. We're just looking for the eyes of Ender here. So that's 1. Where's this guy at?
I wonder if he's glitched again.
I hope so. Worship room was the next one. I don't really know what this is, so that's what I'm calling it. It's like it looks like some sort of cult worship thing.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab some of these.
Grab some extra potions just in case.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do that just to give me some speed. So we saw that one sign that said fighting ring. The next sign is in here where you look across and it says the book opens more than just the stairs, right? Lodge us to the next room. So we're gonna grab that. And that's the last eye vendor that we need. So far we've seen 2 signs that give us hints for the Easter egg. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna put the book here, right? But first we gotta get the book. So you're gonna put these on the little pedestals. Doesn't matter what order you put them in. It opens that up. So you're able to take the book, boom, and it shuts it. So now you got the key. And you're gonna put the key on this thing right here. And I haven't really shown the staircases yet because I keep forgetting to. But basically you can't go past.
Yeah.
There's no way, and I built it to where you can't really, I guess you could you cheat it?
I don't think you could.
Maybe.
It's
I don't know.
just far enough away.
It's just far enough. So basically once you put the book here, it opens that. But now we still got to figure out the Easter egg, right? And behind here, we find out that bedroom 3 bookshelf.
Yes.
So if you put it all together, you got the bookshelf and bedroom 3. The book opens more than just the stairs. And the last one said fighting ring.
Fighting ring.
Did it just turn off?
No, it's good.
Okay. So.
It's on a 30-minute cycle.
Okay, so once we get...
The camera I'm using is a DSLR, and it has a 30... It's one of those with a 30-minute cycle, so it's technically not a video camera.
So if you get in the fighting ring and you start looking around...
Hang on, I want to see if I can find it.
Yeah, you start looking around, there's really nothing in here.
Hang on, open the fence. Okay, there are fence gates. Open
Yeah.
Go to the fighting ring. Wait, what are you doing? Is this it?
This?
No.
It just takes you back in here.
No. Go back on the fighting ring.
Oh, the fighting ring.
Go to where the stairs are. I didn't solve this. I'm going to see if I can
Oh,
solve it.
yeah.
Open those. Is there anything...
There was a ladder up to there, but I took it out because I didn't want you... I didn't want you wasting time up there or trying to get away from...
Okay, so what's the secret? This is something that we've talked about last 2 weeks that I've missed.
So you've noticed these little trapdoors, right? They're throughout the map. I kind of put that just to get away from the warden, but also to make it less suspicious to go in any of these, to think that there's actually anything.
Oh my god. That's annoying.
Isn't that? So these are everywhere.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
They're everywhere, so you're just fed up with them. They're everywhere. You're not really expecting anything to be from this. And this says don't trust the bookshelves, which we already kind of know what that means. So that punches a hole in this wall, and now we're back on the other side. This might look familiar to you.
Yeah.
We're over here now, and now we're looking for what?
Bedroom 3.
Bedroom 3. So we find bedroom 3.
Oh, this is so annoying. I didn't find this in my gameplay.
And you'll notice once you're in here, all you get is a music disc.
Which... where would that be used at?
So we're going to go back to the other side.
Oh, wait, there's that jukebox in the layout.
Yeah.
One of the rooms has a jukebox you can put a disc in.
That's right.
Okay, I love... Okay.
Isn't this great? Isn't this great?
Round of applause to Denver.
So once you head up here, your next move is to find, just like we did last time, you got to find the Eyes of Ender to get the key open. And we know that's over here somewhere, but nothing is in here. But in this room,
Okay, jukebox.
jukebox, you put the music disc in the jukebox.
But conveniently place bookshelves.
You come in here, and now you get the emerald.
Yeah. What's the enchanting table for? Is that just for looks, or is that for something?
Yes.
Okay. That didn't answer the question.
Nothing.
But I'll roll with it.
Nothing important there.
Okay.
So now we have the emerald.
Yep.
So if you remember the signs from earlier, it says worship and lounge.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're just gonna do the same thing. Grab these.
Oh, there it is. I just saw it.
Oh, did you see it?
Yeah, in the corner.
Oh, I'm blind.
You don't remember where you put your own.
It's been a little bit since I made this. Anyways, we're getting close to the end here, so you're gonna put that in these, and now you're here.
Nether portal.
The nether portal. So I'm gonna quickly just save, eat some chicken, relax for a bit, and then we're gonna go in the portal. Boom. So in this room, we already know what to do here. Take a wild guess. You just take an elytra and we fly, right?
Yep.
But there's also this button here. Just want to show you what that does. If you don't have your armor on, you step on it, boom, and it applies it to you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, just a little extra in case you didn't feel like doing that. I just thought it was a little extra. So we're gonna fly. Hopefully I don't die. You were much better at this than I
You want
am.
me to fly? Or you got it?
You want to? I mean,
No, you got it. Do it.
let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Through the emerald blocks. He's through the first gate. He's through the second gate. Come to the third gate. Hey.
There you go. So last time this was really just this building in here really didn't have a purpose.
But now that we have an emerald.
But now we actually have the emerald, which will come into play. So this actually is useful. Boom, we're gonna take these. So now we got 3 bottles of water. We can get out of here. It's really just like a little rest stop before we get to the second part, which, oh gosh, here we go.
You have a totem of undying, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see.
Scariest part. Ugh. Hey, you did it.
Hey, yeah, look at that. So good.
Another round.
And now we get to the end of the game where, again, I was going to do something with this, but it never worked out. I felt like, I don't know, maybe the stakes were higher that you would not have to die to keep the emerald. But here we go. And this is the end of the map right here. So now we're at a random snow place. There's really nothing. I guess there is some trees over there. I didn't think about that. And there's a whole different mansion.
Oh, that's cool.
That's not even the same. Wow.
Did you know that was there?
No, I didn't. I just now seeing that. But there's nothing around here, as you can see. Nothing special about this place at all. It's just a little rock of snow. This is going to kind of tease up the next game.
Yeah.
But if you walk over here, boom, and now you're going down.
I was so confused when this happened.
Yeah.
It could happen.
And you're in this little room. It says, congratulations, you've completed it. But now, this time we have the emerald. So what you could do, right there where the little arrow is, you just drop it right there. See, the thing is, if you drop anything on there, in the last game, I made the mistake of not making it specific, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't do anything, right? But now in this game I made it specific to only work with emeralds, and that opens a different door.
That's cool.
Yeah. So you come in here and it's the same thing, you just drop through. And now you're in this room. And hopefully if you got the bottles of water from earlier, you're able to drop them in here. And it opens another door. And this is it. The secret ending.
That's all.
Nothing special, just another one of these.
Just another totem.
But it's just something a little bit extra, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the entire puzzle, all the secrets that you missed.
Yeah, everything that I missed. Now, like last time, let's look at 2 redstone.
Yeah.
Let's pick one each that we want to look at, but it may take some time to get back to the normal map because we're now thousands of blocks away. So we'll be right back when we are at the Woodland Mansion.
This is very complicated. It took me 3 days to build this. I'd built the redstone and it didn't work, and so I had to completely gut it out. I built it again, had to gut it out like 3 or 4 times. It just had to completely reset because some buttons don't do anything. Some buttons do work on one door, and some buttons only work on the other door, while other buttons work on both this door and that door. So I was trying to figure out how to make that work. I was looking up videos, nothing was out there to really help me with this one, so I had to figure it out on my own.
Oh, wow.
But it's a little bit, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple contraption here. Basically, blues and the reds, right? So the blue wool is for one door, and the red wool is for the other door, right? And so the way it works is it has to shoot through the block to get to the other block to make the door work. It's like a lock, right, for your house. The way all the keys have to go through and if it's lifted, it doesn't go through. It doesn't work. So every button does something, or else if you pressed one of these buttons, you wouldn't hear a piston. So, like the blue one, it just stays down. But if you click it and it goes up, then it won't activate that. And so that's how it works, right? If only some of these are down, it doesn't work. If they're all down, it does work. If some of them are up, that's how it works, right? It's a little bit confusing, and I had to put it on different levels.
I would have never thought about that as a solution.
Yeah.
For this.
So again, like blue wool is for one door, red wool is for the other door, and it's just a very simple, very simple, right? Basically, you click a button, and it activates 2 things. It activates a blue, and it activates a red. And so,
really cool.
Yeah. So for like, what's one that has both of them work?
Actually, hang on. Go back. Show the numbers again.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there is.
I think 2 is 1. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No.
None of them
It's
are.
not. Really?
None of them. Yeah, they didn't cross over.
Really?
It goes 1, 3, 7, 8, and 2, 4, 5, 9. Yeah.
I guess it didn't cross over. Wow.
Yeah.
But basically, they both activate a blue, and then they activate a red. So sometimes they will both be down, depending on I would assume sometimes, but I could be wrong. It's a confusing mess. That's what it is.
That's really, again, like,
Yeah.
I don't think, I'll go put the camera real quick. I don't think in Redstone, like, at all. So seeing contraptions like this, even on the last puzzle and on this puzzle, it just amazes me how, like, it all works.
Yeah.
So I'm not a redstone engineer in Minecraft at all.
So if this is confusing you at all, I could actually show you a dumbed down version with this, the very first wall over here. It's the same kind of situation where you have the levers, but this one's much more simple. Yeah. This one's much more simple, though. So basically, they all have to be out in order for it to work. If one of them is in, it does not work. And so for most of these, they're all turned on. So when the switch is off, it's already out, right? So if I flip this switch, it'll shut that and it won't be able to take the circuit, right?
Yeah.
But 2 of these, the ones that are true, they don't need this to turn them off. They just need a straight shot from that to that.
Yeah.
If it makes sense, if this makes sense at all.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, in some situation here, but this is a much more dumbed down
version
of what we just looked at. Yeah. And what was the other one? Was it this one?
Yeah, that puzzle because and you actually I don't know if go down there if you want to, because I believe you were telling me that you had a design, like a puzzle design, that you just didn't roll with.
So we'll come back to you guys in a second.
Yep.
All right, and we're back.
Yep.
So
we're back.
The way this one works, this is it's kind of confusing to look at, but basically you click on this and it moves like that.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it goes boom, boom like that, right? And it just kind of rotates them. You can see on a bigger scale here.
So what are those target blocks?
So those target blocks make it to where I don't have to give a direct signal like this one in order for this to activate. And it's much easier to see. Well, I guess I didn't do it here. Well, right here. So I could run the redstone beside it, and it will activate this. I don't have to put like a repeater into it. Yeah.
That's cool.
So it makes it easier for it to activate, and easier for me to just build. As you see, it just kind of rotates. There we go. It just kind of rotates itself. It's a big circle, right?
Yeah.
And you'll notice there's 2 black blocks, so you won't have to do the entire thing till you get all the way back around. But both of them end on the same color. Yeah.
Cool.
Same solution. So if you miss it, you don't have to go all the way back around. You'll notice it. You line it up with the black, and you get your solution, which is the purple.
Yeah.
And the same thing for the smaller one. It's just
I think it's just a single.
Yeah.
It's a much smaller ring.
Right. So it's a little bit complicating, but it's kind of, I wouldn't say simple, but there's some, you can kind of see some of that there. There is another video I actually looked up to make this. So this isn't my own idea. I'm not taking credit for this. This is not my idea. This is from a different video that I was watching. But I like the way it ended.
So what's all of that glass for underneath? Is that a leftover idea?
Yeah, so this is a leftover idea I had. I'll go back to Spectator. Boom, look at how quick that was. So basically it's a big... there's some design ideas that I had. And this one's it's like a fog that it was going to be. So if you look down, it kind of looks like a fog. It's supposed to go up a little bit higher.
Yeah.
And it would look like a fog. But I didn't want you stepping on it because then it would kind of break the illusion.
Yeah.
And so I just decided to get rid of it altogether.
Yeah. Awesome.
I just didn't patch it up. I just left it.
Yeah. It looks kind of cool, though.
Yeah. Looks like a little silo.
Yeah. All right. So is there anything else that you would like to show off?
I think that's about it. I mean, everything else is pretty self-explanatory except for this one right here. Again...
Oh, yeah.
I'm not taking credit for this one because this is another idea I took from someone else. But basically, it's a... when you step on those, it shoots down. Like this one right here, it pushes this down. And so these blocks go... they're pushed down and it leaves. And what happens is... these are just redstone lamps, so it doesn't activate the redstone here.
Yeah.
But if you click the wrong one down, this redstone block will go down, and it will activate all of the redstone. And what happens is, when it activates all the redstone, it's going to come through here. Same thing with this block. It just shoots the doors up, and up here, it shoots the doors down, and then this turns the lights off. And of course, I put these up here for just a sound effect. So when the lights turn off, it makes a piston sound. Yep.
Yeah.
And I also use note blocks for the same reason.
I don't think I heard the note blocks.
They're faint. They're very, very. You barely hear them, but it just, I think, adds a little bit to it.
Yeah.
And of course, to reset, you just click on that. And what this does is it pushes these pistons up. So if you click on the wrong one, you step on that. This will push down into this piston.
Yeah.
So once you reset, it clicks down here, and all these pistons shoot up. So it resets the floor.
Yeah.
It's a little bit complicated, but it's easy to figure out once you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I could have gone a little bit further with this, but I figured it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, the interconnectedness of the puzzle
Yes,
itself is
I
really
love that.
cool.
Yeah. That you get to climb through and see it from the other side. It's just to reminisce a little bit.
Yeah. And then we've talked about the warden a lot, but I do want to acknowledge it in this part of the video. The warden was challenging, but I really enjoyed having that boss there to kind of run around with.
Just to scare you up a little bit.
Yeah, and then I think okay, let's talk about, because we saw how to solve other puzzles, and the redstone is fairly, I feel like it's fairly simple. Is there a difficult redstone in the secret line of stuff? Because I believe we've seen, and the Sand Temple, if you want to see that, there's a playlist on the channel with all of those videos as well. But I think a lot of the redstone is simple, but like, how did you come up with the idea of getting from A to B to C to D to E to wrap it up?
Yeah, so basically it's a big mansion, and I was going to do like each room was going to have its own little puzzle, and that's going to take forever just to build it, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't want to spend too much time in here. I kind of wanted to run around and make it a bigger puzzle, make it more, and I was trying to think of what mob to do to make it more interactive. I was like, oh, the warden just came out. Let me add the warden, right?
Yeah.
Just to add a little bit of a scare factor to it.
It definitely worked.
Yes. But to run to each little beacon, at first I was coming up with this idea. I was like, this is too simple. It's not, it's too simple. It's just you just put a book in a thing. It's not that, not that big of a deal. But once you add the warden, it just adds a whole other level to it.
Yeah.
And the only difficult part about the redstone and all that is how long it is, because it's such a big mansion, and to connect this book all the way to this side over here and have this book connect to the very beginning one, because you can't get to the door. Like, this door is locked if you don't do the first one, right?
Yeah.
So you have to do this first one first, and then the second one. If it doesn't work, then this door will be locked.
So you'll
notice it's a long, just massive, just very far circuits here.
Yeah. And then the cobblestone wall. So how did the mansion spawn? Did it spawn on top of all the cobblestone?
Yeah, this was natural.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how it spawns like this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird, but cool.
Yeah, that's how it normally spawns, I guess, when it's.
It was a night vision.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we're pretty much done here. Yeah.
Awesome.
And I'd say the only other challenge would be the second floor, because the first floor is easy. You have all this room to just.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Like, how do you redstone the second floor?
Yeah, you just have all this room. But once you get to the second floor, you don't have a floor beneath you to do any redstone on.
Yeah.
It's just one flat floor. So I decided to build it into other walls as well. So like, there's a little bit of redstone here. It's in the staircase. Kind of just had to hide it in the staircase because that's all I was able to work with. And there's a little bit of redstone here, which this used to be a different room, and I just completely gutted it out, and I divided it in half. And that's how you get this secret little room in here.
Yeah.
Because I divided it in half, and I just hid the redstone in the half that was blocking here.
Yeah.
But that was a whole different room. Like, this whole room was just open, right? So I just cut it in half and used it as this. And that was really, for the redstone, there wasn't much on the second floor or the third floor.
Yeah.
Again, I just kind of had to hide it in the walls as much as I could. Even here, it's kind of exposed.
Yeah.
Because there's just not much you could do about it. This one, again, I took a room and I cut it in half. And I just kind of hid the redstone within the bookshelf itself.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I had to work, instead of vertically, I had to work horizontally. Yeah. But yeah, I think that is about it. Wraps this up.
Cool. Well, hope you guys have enjoyed this puzzle. I believe this is the third.
This is the second one.
Second video of the explanation. Third video overall of the Woodland Mansion, the gameplay, and then the last two videos. So thank you all so much for tuning into that. And thank you again, Denver, for coming on and reacting to it and also explaining how it works. It's really good. Looking forward to the third one. If you want to give, in 3 words, a preview of the third one.
The third one, basically, I haven't even started working on it yet.
But we got a tip of it at the end.
You got a little hint of it at the end. It's going to be, instead of in the woods, now it's going to be in the snow.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the theme of the next one, is a snow puzzle.
Yeah. So, of course, be looking forward to that. It's going to be really exciting to play. We're going to play it again here on the channel. Potentially may do that one live. I'm not sure yet. If we do it live, just know that you're going to be getting a very extensive preview to give you an idea. We're filming this on Labor Day 2023, and we're in 2024 now as of the release of this video. So if you want to go check out some of these videos and what they look like beforehand, go check Backwards and Forwards out on Twitch. There, next week, we're going to be showing episode 2 of Sky Factory, which is being streamed mainly on Twitch as well. So you're going to see those episodes as they happen. Go check out our Twitch channel, link down below. Denver, let us know where you're from here on YouTube, the Just for Fun channel.
That's right. So my YouTube channel is Just for Fun. We have friends. It started off with just 4 of us, but now we're starting to grow. We're starting to get some more friends involved. And we go on trips together. We go to the beach. We've been to... we do all sorts of fun stuff together. But we also sit down. We have deep discussion, and we talk about things that are very sensitive sometimes, very biblical-based deep discussions, right? And so if you want to check us out, if you want to get to see me a little bit more, then check us out on my channel at Just for Fun.
Yes, that was linked down below, and I believe it is on the About page on the main channel over here, so go check that out. But again, thank you, Denver, so much for joining us here on Backwards and Forwards. I hope you enjoyed this Minecraft video, and if you do like the content here on Backwards and Forwards, please subscribe to the channel. A lot more gaming stuff like this. We're joking about Assassin's Creed. Don't know what game we'll start with, but that'll hopefully be starting very soon here. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you soon here on the internet.